Okay.
Stone on September 29, 1990, 83 years to the day after it was begun. At the entrance of the stream. This is the Watergate. This marks the terminus of the Sino Canal, and this is also where the large complex to the left got its name. The Watergate complex is a multi-use facility comprised of retail, residential, and commercial buildings. The Watergate complex was the site of the 1972 Watergate scandal that led to the resignation of President Richard Nixon, the only president to have resigned from office. In Iceland, you'll also find Thompson's Boat Center. The Boat Center is a hub for regattas and racing throughout the region. The Boat Center provides rentals of canoes and kayaks and is the home of many high school and college rowing teams. The vessel. You'll also find restrooms on both sides in the front of the vessel, forward of the pilot house. The complex we're departing from is Washington Harbor. It was completed in 1987 and is the site of the old cement factory. It was also the historical port of Georgetown. Officially founded in 1751, Georgetown was named after the British monarch King George II. At the time until it was hit by lightning, which caused a fire, permanently damaging the bearings on the bridge. The bridge is still in use today and is one of the most heavily traveled routes on the East Coast. And completed on the 200th anniversary of Jefferson's birth, April 13, 1943. The memorial models the Pantheon in Rome, and the domed interior contains a 19-foot bronze statue of Jefferson standing on a 6-foot pedestal of black Minnesota granite. The Jefferson statue has an unobstructed view of the White House, and the trees between the memorial and the White House have been removed. The stone monument over to the right is in the Union at the time of Lincoln's assassination. Also inscribed on the top of the memorial are the names of the 48 states in the nation at the time of its completion. Inside the 100-foot memorial, you'll find a 19 by 19-foot statue of Lincoln, and engraved in his limestone walls are his second inaugural address as well as his Gettysburg Address. The steps at the base of the memorial were also called the Watergate, as they were intended to be the gateway to the city for visiting dignitaries when they arrived here by water. However, they were very seldom used for that. The Watergate steps did serve as seats for the National Symphony Orchestra Summer Concert Series for 30 years. The orchestra floated atop a specially made 75-foot barge fitted with a band shell. On the other side of the Lincoln Memorial, you'll find the reflecting pool, as well as numerous other memorials, including the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the Korean War Veterans Memorial, and the World War II Memorial. The Great Bell Tower that you see over to the right is the Netherlands Carillon. This was a gift from the Netherlands in appreciation for liberating them from Nazi occupation in World War II. To the right of the Carillon, located behind the trees, is the United States Marine Corps War Memorial. This bridge is the Arlington Memorial Bridge and symbolically links the north with the south. Depicts the contrails of the Air Force Thunderbirds as they peel back in a precision bomb burst maneuver. Had we continued south down the river, it would be about a 100-mile trip to the Chesapeake Bay. The Potomac River is 383 miles long and begins its journey at Fairfax Stone in West Virginia. It then continues all the way down to Point Lookout, Maryland. It's fresh water and becomes brackish about 10 miles down the river. The average depth of this area is about 30 feet. The river supports a diversity of wildlife due to its unique characteristics of being both a freshwater river as well as having salt water in its lower extremities due to being a tidal river. Washington DC was originally intended to be 100 square miles, located at the junction of the Potomac and Anacostia rivers. This location placed part of the district in what would have been Maryland and the remainder in what was to be Virginia. The Maryland side of the district was developed much more quickly than the Virginia side. Therefore, Virginia requested that the portion of the district west of the Potomac be returned to the state. This land was deeded back to Virginia and has become the city of Arlington. The area of land returned to Virginia was 31 square miles, leaving the district 69 square miles its current size. The site chosen for the District of Columbia was quite controversial.